During the witch trials, belief wasn't optional. It was enforced by courts, by neighbours, by fear. To question it was dangerous. To deny it could be fatal. Men like Heinrich Kramer gave that belief structure. He argued that women were more susceptible to the devil, more easily corrupted, and more likely to serve Satan. And once that idea took hold, it didn't need proof anymore. It only needed agreement. But systems like that don't disappear. They don't have to. They only need people who are willing to believe together. In 1997, members of Heaven's Gate prepared for what they believed was an ascension. Their leader, Marshall Applewhite, taught that a spacecraft was following a comet. That leaving their bodies was not death but transformation. And they believed it. Not because the evidence was strong, but because the system around them made belief feel necessary. And once belief reaches that point, it stops feeling like belief at all. It feels like reality. Systems like this don't begin with control. They begin with alignment, a shared idea, a common language, a sense that everyone else already understands something you are just starting to see. At first, nothing is demanded, only agreement. Then the pressure shifts, not all at once, not enough to notice. Doubt becomes uncomfortable. Questions feel out of place. Silence starts to carry meaning. In 1629, in Würzburg, a woman stood before her accusers. She denied everything. They asked again. She denied it again. The room didn't change. The questions didn't change. Only the expectation did. By the end, she confessed, not because the truth had changed, but because the outcome already had. And slowly, belief stops being something you choose. It becomes something you maintain. During the witch trials, that pressure was visible. Courts demanded answers. Neighbours watched closely. A single accusation could turn suspicion into certainty overnight. But the mechanism was the same. Agreement created safety. Doubt created risk. When belief becomes necessary for survival, it doesn't just protect life. It begins to decide its end. In groups like Heaven's Gate, the pressure didn't come from courts. It came from within the group itself. From shared belief. From isolation. From the quiet understanding that leaving meant losing everything that now felt real. No one wakes up one day and chooses to believe the impossible. They move toward it, step by step, adjustment by adjustment, until the line between belief and reality is no longer clear. And once you are inside that system, belief doesn't feel like belief anymore. It feels like the only thing that makes sense. During the witch trials, belief was enforced by fear. In other systems, it is reinforced by belonging. Different structures. Same result. The question is not why they believed. It is whether you would have.